Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. We're with Real Talk Travel with Speak Up and Empower. And I'm just going to talk about an adventure that I had recently because I went to the beautiful country of Costa Rica. And just to let you know, Real Talk Travel is backed by Speak Up and Empower, which is an online membership of individuals who all are experts in their field and they've got something important to say. And I'm with Real Talk Travel. So, welcome and enjoy my adventures when I went to Costa Rica. I had such a wonderful time since travel is open, and just show you a little bit about what I was able to see. So, let's just take it away here. So, we know that. Get my screen over there. There's the map of Costa Rica, and you can see that it's divided into like 7 provinces. And San Jose, that we flew into, is basically when you leave the airport, you're actually going through 4 of those provinces. Just a view from the plane that we went from Toronto all the way down. That was the flight path. This is a picture showing of our flying in from the window and our fearless guide, Ronald, that took us away and showed us a wonderful time while we were in Costa Rica. The first place we stayed at is the Grand Orient. What a beautiful boutique hotel to stay in right in San Jose. Beautiful indeed. The lobby, they gave us a welcome drink when we first arrived, which was refreshing after traveling on the plane. This is just a view of my room. As you can see, absolutely great room with all the amenities that they have to offer. When you stay there, being a boutique hotel, you get breakfast and then your other meals you have to get yourself. But I'll tell you, it's very affordable while you are in Costa Rica. This is just the top left. You can see is my room window, which it looks out to palm trees, which is fantastic. And then the other pictures are just different parts of the foyer of walking through the hotel, and it just is so green. The fountain in the center there, just on the bottom left, was fantastic. There's other views of the hotel. They gave us another beautiful drink called the Ticos sour, and the manager is in the blue shirt there in the top left and serving the drinks. But just you can see, it's just absolutely stunning. Then that night we did a tour of downtown San Jose. And this is just some of the buildings showing the colonial style. And you can imagine the granular of San Jose in its time with all these wonderful buildings of their architectural structure. Then we went to Cafe Monday, a local restaurant, as you can see in the left, and had some beautiful stuff. They offered us 3 different types of flavored bread with the oil, and the imperial beer is definitely worth trying. And this is going back the next morning. As you can see, we ate in the courtyard, and the courtyard is actually open. So that blue up there is actually blue sky. But what a beautiful boutique hotel, the uniqueness of it, the architectural structure really looks colonial. It was owned by a family that sold cookies. They did some changes, but one thing about Costa Rica, it's a touristy place that's sustainable, and this hotel, they actually house or look after a place for girls, and they actually give back in the community. It's so nice to hear of what they do for sustainability in their country. A typical Costa Rican breakfast consists of probably eggs. I didn't have eggs, and it's beans and rice and plantain and the tortillas and cheese. And I had mango juice, and it was amazing. Had some hot sauce, amazing. Now we're going to see a tour, and this is like looking through the traffic, and San Jose is sort of like in a bowl, and the mountains are all around it. It's absolutely stunning. We are actually going to a trade show, and this is the hotel that we stayed. It's interesting, this gadget on the right hand side, you can see it takes your temperature and gives you hand sanitizer. So there's lots of protocols that they have done to make it safe and healthy, so that you are protected with the protocols of the COVID restrictions. And there's the beautiful view of the pool. After the trade show, we're on our way, and here we're going to see the Starbucks coffee plantation, the one. And as you can see in the left-hand side, we're going up the mountain, and San Jose's in the background. And those other pictures are showing like the mountains and also coffee plantation. And those rows are called streets. And this is where we ended up going to Starbucks, one and only coffee plantation. And they obviously grow the coffee, they make the coffee, they serve the coffee. And what a beautiful sight to hacienda that we stayed. Like you can see, Starbucks coffee farm. The background with the waterfall, and then we definitely had a tour. And she really explained how it takes, we may perk our coffee for 5 minutes. It takes 5 years before those red berries or those beans are ready. And plus it takes a total of 4 months to actually do the harvest. And we just tried the process, and there's a variety of steps. They get the bean from the plant to separating, to taking the fruit off, to get to the actual bean, to drying it, and for it to sit, and so that we could actually grind it and get to the coffee process. And they were showing us how they boiled it, and we had fun drinking it and trying their amazing coffee. This is us leaving the next day, and we're off to tour. And that top right one is the old airport. And now that's a park that's there, so you can tour. On the left-hand side is the manager of the hotel. As travel representatives or travel advisors, we actually get to meet all these beautiful individuals at these different resorts or experiences, so that we can actually help our clients have a better experience. Then we went off to you can see the church there, and that church is made out of metal. It took 5 years to put together, and it was quite unique to see that. Then we went to the cart. You can see the carts on the bottom right hand side. And that is a business that has been around for over almost 100 years. And they actually make these carts, and they process it, they paint it. They have about 30 artists there, and it's actually beautiful to see how it's run. They produce their own electricity, and they actually help support about 2,500 of that community. If I can get this next one. And there's one of the largest carts that you can see that they have in the area. And it's quite, this is called it's called Fabrica de Carezia. So they really make chairs, tables, carts, and they really boldly paint it to give it to the spirit of the Caribbean. And it's just amazing. The ox carts were made on site, and they're still manufactured using the traditional techniques. And they still have the same look when people used to buy them years and years ago. So it's so many beautiful items at this place, and that's the largest cart. Now we're going off to Monteverde area, and we're going off to our next hotel. Along the way, we come across some howler monkeys, and we stopped. Our bus driver noticed them, and We were able to see them up in the trees making the noise. Then we went to Estable Mountain Hotel. This is really quite pretty in the Monte Verde area, and it's up on the mountain, and you can see they locate like the different parts on the right hand side. My room is on the left hand side, and that's my view of the sunset happening there. Then we went to the Extremo Park and did some zip lining. If you've never zip lined, it's amazing. It's totally awesome to do. We went to this Poca a Poca. What a beautiful boutique. This is a boutique hotel as well and spa. It's fabulous. They greeted us warmly and showed us around their beautiful little area that they have. There's a fire pit that we were actually able to enjoy. The pool is quite unique. This is a little house that they have for kids, that kids and the families that are staying there, they can just play in this. It's really quite cute and quaint. Of course, you have to hug the turtles. This is one of the rooms, number 17. It's a family room that will fit 5 and some amenities. But look at the shower. Even the greenery in it was so unique and awesome. This is just some of the walk that we did, like on their property. They have a great little area that's filled with flowers and trees that you can enjoy the wildlife. They were giving us a welcome drink, which was awesome. After that, we went up to a cloud forest, and there's a difference between cloud rainforest, and the dry rainforest. And this walk, there's lots of different areas that you can enjoy. The wildlife, let's go up to the continental divide where you see the Pacific on one side and the Caribbean on the other side, which unfortunately we didn't get to do that walk because the time wasn't there wasn't enough time for us to do that, but that's okay. We enjoyed the walk into the woods and then be able to go to a waterfall, and that's where we ended up. So it was a unique treat. Then we went off to the Paneras area, which is very beautiful. We all loaded on a ferry, and we're going to, instead of going a drive all the way around 3 hours, we just went on the ferry for about an hour and a half. This is Tambor, and this is just us leaving. This is just some of the coastline that we're viewing along the way. If anybody has heard of the Barcelo Tambor, this is the entrance. Obviously, we didn't get a chance to go see it, but that was nice to see driving by. Then we went to Tangomar. This is another beautiful boutique that's on the Pacific side. Helga just treated us so nicely and lovely, and she welcomed us with her hospitality. This is a place that they have a destination wedding, and this is part of the area that they have, like, people do proposals, engagement, and just part of the destination. It's really, really stunning. Just some of the views, the flowers that's in that area, that they could do a destination wedding and probably hold about 40 people nicely in that beautiful area. This is just part of the different rooms that she has that sits on top. And this is like the outside part. This is their special affinity pool that they have for that area. And this is what one of the suites would look like inside, with a spa tub. This is down on the beach area that they even have accessible rooms. This is what one of the rooms would look like inside, and the view is spectacular. Then this is showing the accessible room. But look at the view. Isn't it gorgeous? It was absolutely stunning at this resort. This is the view of their pool, the ocean. And this is where I sat to eat my lunch. And this is the view that I had. So really a great treat to be here and see this beautiful boutique resort and be able to enjoy our drinks that they gave us, the watermelon refreshment. It was the star fruit. And of course, we had little visitors, the white face, they call them, sort of like champagne. And one thing, they have them trained that they don't come into the restaurant, but they were putting on a show. This is the tiki houses that are right on the beach, so great for honeymooners with the spa tub. Lots of space in it and beautiful views of the ocean, the sink area, and so forth. Now we're going in to see some of the villas. And this is a Robinson Crusoe villa. It's got about 3 to 4. So they've got villas for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and even 5 bedrooms. So this one had 3 bedrooms. Great hammock. Can you just sense being there and enjoying the roar of the ocean and the breeze? Just spectacular. That is there. This is the Royal Villa. A little pool in front. This has got 5 bedrooms. This is just some of the views of this royal villa. Stunning. This is looking out on the balcony. Like, what a view. This is all around this beautiful resort here. Now we're going to do something very interesting. We're actually going to glamp. So we're going to the island of Chiquita and go across. So there's the island there. And you have to take a boat over. That's the island. And this is us as we're approaching. It's getting to sunlight. And of course, they had everybody, before you even got closer, you had to wash your hands, sanitize, and make everything safe for everybody. Just this sunset. Beautiful. Can you imagine eating your supper or breakfast here? And we're off to the glamping. So it's a tent that is what looks like a hotel inside. So I had 2 double beds. You have a safe. You have like yoga mats. You have the mini fridge, espresso coffee. There's this sink with the double sink and amenities. Beautiful natural amenities for the shower, bathroom. The glamping, some of them have a little plunge pool. So they're not designed to be heated, but they're designed to really cool you off and relax. And the veranda that you had was amazing. Just some views of when different areas of the glamping. They have a special nature trail so that you can see all kinds of wildlife and birds and walk through the island. They have amenities such as island hopping that they'll take you out, deep sea fishing. There's just other views of the area. You could a great spa. This spa, as you're laying down, is facing the ocean, and you feel the sea breeze, ocean breeze. Amazing. Island hopping, like I said, they'll take you out into all the different islands to see. You'll snorkel. You can kayak. We saw some brown pelicans. We actually went out the bioluminescence, and he's showing us there. So if you put your hand in the water, it just turns it like sparkles, and there's an area that you can even swim in. Now we're back in Paneras. We're visit the Fiesta Resort. This is all inclusive. Great resort right on the ocean as well. 400 and some rooms. Then we did a river cruise. And as you can see, we went and saw some crocodiles. Look at that. So you can see the crocodile in back of me. It's probably 12 feet long and about 900 kilograms. And there's one in the water as we're going by on the boat. And this is where the river meets the ocean. It was really spectacular to see. Like the pictures don't do it justice. You have to be there. And lots of wildlife, like lots of birds of different types. The black spotted, a black eagle, and just amazing to be on there. And I can't even show you half what we saw. Then we went to the Marriott, which is an all-inclusive professional golf course there. Absolutely stunning as well. You can see the view, the pool area, the ocean in the background. They have a marina, and they have a nature walk plus the 18 professional golf course. All inclusive, great for destination weddings, romantic getaways, family oriented. The pool was fantastic. Some of them, the agents swam in the ocean. They really liked it. I swam in the pool. Just another view of their gorgeous property that they have all around. Just walking through before you get, this is actually walking down to our restaurant. Just some of the views outside of the rooms, how they look over to the ocean. This is just another picture of another area with the pool. How about, would you like to have your spa there, your massage there? And the view is amazing. And of course, there was lots of the macaws, the red macaws, and he was just eating a almond on the almond tree, and they definitely make lots of noise, but it was great to see a lot of them together. They mate for life, and there was quite a few there in the trees to enjoy. Just another view of the entrance into the Marriott. This is where the ocean is. And thanks for just, I couldn't give you a whole brief. I could have talked forever and I didn't want to keep you here a long time, but it was definitely Costa Rica is eco travel, sustainability, the fact that they really put time and effort, they want to be carbon free, and the fact that they give back and they call them Ticas or Ticos, and very friendly, very helpful, and nature, adventure, romantic. I mean, there's so much to see in Costa Rica. I definitely have to go back and enjoy it. It was a great opportunity to be with the Costa Rica Tourism Board and Vox International as they were able to take us around and show us all. And all as agents, this is how we learn a lot so that we can really provide more information to you as a client and to really help you see that there is so much out there to really take in and learn about and just enjoy and be able to really have that adventure, be pampered, because travel inspires. Travel just makes us want to do more and be able to go. So I thank you for joining me today and being able to be part of this. And hopefully you'll join us next week. Stay tuned because we will be live from the Grand Palladian White Sands in Riviera Maya. So that is going to be quite the treat. So stay tuned and be able to, hopefully you all can be able to join us next week. So take care, everybody, and we shall definitely talk soon. Take care. Stay safe.